Hello, hello, hello. How are we? How are we all doing? Welcome to the Welshfriar podcast. I'm excited to get this underway. This is obviously the first episode. You may know me as Tom or Welshfriar or whatever. I'm on Twitter /X and on YouTube, of course, as you're probably watching that on here. Maybe on Spotify. I'm gonna try and get this onto Spotify. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see me at the moment. Obviously on Spotify you won't be able to, but that is okay, as this is going to be a mainly a voice talking kind of thing. But yeah, I've been looking forward to doing this. I've been looking forward to doing this for the past couple of months now. Past probably two-ish months. I think I've had the idea in my head for a while now. Um, but yeah, I'm excited to get this underway. Hopefully we can grow this out a little bit bigger to just instead of just me in my bedroom, we'll do a bit more stuff than that. Maybe build myself a big setup. At the moment, it's not looking the cleanest. As you can see, I do have some stuff in the background. As you can see if you're watching the video, I've got wrong hand, the rally towel, got the Welsh flag going. There's a program up there which you can't see from the London series. I might get onto that today actually. There's a photo of Vegas, and then I should be able to zoom in. Um, Wait, that's the wrong way. There you go. We got some bobbleheads as well. So we got Hoffman, Tatis, Soto, Myers, Cronenworth, Machado. Just some simple stuff going. Why not? And then you can also see here as well. Oh, there. There's some other stuff there, some baseballs and just bobbleheads, pop fungo things. But yeah, this yeah, hopefully we can expand the podcast. I'm excited. Hopefully get some of you guys on. Hopefully get some of the fans on. Some of the maybe players. Um, Probably a very low possibility, but I'll try my best. See what I can do. Players, coaches, officials, reporters, anyone, fans. Like I said, fans of the pod. Anybody. Just talking Padres, talking baseball, talking sports. That's what the plan is on this channel. And speaking of that, if you do want to get involved, I also do need a co-host, kind of somebody who will come on because there's only a certain amount of time where you can just kind of talk to yourself through a camera and not get boring, basically. Um, yeah, I need somebody else, a couple more people to make this a little bit less boring and hopefully have some conversation to engage in. But yeah, if you are interested in that, please drop me a DM on X. My X is literally just that. Just add an at right there, Welshfriar. Um, but yeah, drop me a DM. My DMs are always open on there. But yeah, I'm excited to get this going, and I'm excited to get some more things going as well. Maybe some live streams. I was thinking a live stream tomorrow for the start of spring training. This will be coming out on Wednesday, the 21st, where tomorrow is our first spring training game against LA. Easy win, in my opinion. We'll get onto that as well a little bit later. Yeah, I'm so excited for the spring training to start and obviously the season to start. Got the career series coming up. It's gonna be a good season. We're gonna make it all the way. We're gonna go all the way. We're gonna win the World Series. It's happening. It's the year. Do it for Pete. I can really see it happening. But yeah, hopefully some live streams as well. Not just during games, just regular live streams, just talking, getting people on, just talking baseball. That's all we're here for. Talking baseball, talking Padres, talking all of that. But yeah, we've over the past couple of weeks now, I've been getting this banner sorted, new microphones, just sorting some stuff out, just making sure everything's perfect for the best viewing slash listening experience. And yeah, I'm really excited to get this underway. If I haven't said that 12 times already. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna go into a brief overview now of just spring training, just start of the season as well. It's going to be a bit more hectic as the games go by. We'll see, how players are performing, how players are doing well, if they're doing well, if they're doing badly, if they're any injuries, anything, any news. Hopefully, some new trading news. I'm also going to get onto some gaps in the rotation, gaps in the outfield, gaps in the team at the moment. But yeah, I kind of trust Brella. It's tough sometimes, but it is what it is, really. But yeah, spring training started about a week ago. Was it about a week or 2 weeks ago? I can't remember now. When was pitcher catcher? I think pitcher catcher report for the Padres and LA was quite similar timings because obviously we got the Korea series coming up. Um, Sorry, just had to put my chair down a bit. Yeah, I think we got in a bit earlier than most teams did. Obviously, we got the start of the season starting 21st, I believe. There's a hair. It's really annoying me. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, 20th and the 21st. And then we've also got some exhibition games in South Korea. We're playing against Korea, and then we're playing against. Is it the LG Twins? I don't know. I can't remember now, but I think they're both gonna be a fun watch. But yeah, I'm excited to do them. Obviously, I'll also do some videos looking at breaking news like I did with Usutko. I've been a bit poor on them. I didn't really talk about profile or stuff like that. As I was working on the pod and working on live as well. I've been working on that for the past couple of weeks as well. So yeah, I'm excited for this. Podcast may die down a bit, go into the summer months like June-ish time. I'm very busy at that point. After that, I should be back up and running, doing the best I can, staying up at unholy hours, 3 o'clock in the morning, um, for start times. That's gonna be rough. Not looking forward to them. That's why I love spring training so much. All games are in the middle of the day for you guys, obviously. So that means 8 p.m. for me. Really nice times for starting. Really works well for me. So yeah, I'm excited for that, and I'm obviously excited for day games, and I'm also excited to come over to San Diego. If you didn't know, I'm going to be making my way over, which I'm really excited. Catch a couple games, go up to Seattle, catch a couple games there as well. Really excited for that. Hopefully meet everyone affiliated with the Padres, everyone, you guys, players, managers, whatever, everyone. Really, yeah, really, really, really excited for it. It's gonna be a blast, I think. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, start of spring training. Um, we've obviously signed a couple of guys in this off season, traded for a couple of guys in this off season. Off the top of my head, Usako, Yuki Matsuri, Drake's and Profile obviously re-signed. Eniel De Los Santos, from a trade that included was Scott Barlow. Apart from that, I think that's it. Apart from a couple of minor league deals, Luis Patino, and that's all I can really think about. Um, yeah, these guys will be joining us in 2024. So yeah, see, not any major acquisitions. You'd think with a non-complete outfield, with an outfield that we have right now, um, you'd probably need one or two outfielders to come, high class outfielders, especially as we are going towards the World Series. But as the Rangers proved last season, you don't need a you know top quality team to win a World Series. You just need good good managerial status, which I've got trust in Mike Schilt. I think he can really put us into a World Series, win us our first ring, win San Diego its first ring. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting season for sure. Especially, the NL West is looking crazy at the moment. The Giants have just signed, 90% of the MLB. The Giants are signing people left, right, centre. I wake up every morning and I see the Giants have signed somebody. Obviously the Diamondbacks, as we saw last season, they've been they've been doing well, and then the Dodgers, unfortunately, are a good team, which obviously you hate to see. I think everyone hates to see. The world hates to see, as nobody likes the Dodgers. Fuck the Dodgers. Anyway, so looking into spring training, looking into the season starting. Actually, we're going to go through the line. Well, I'm not going to go through the full like lineup batting order. I'm going to go through more of just what the fielding positions are going to look like. Going to go through the rotation, bullpen, DH options, stuff like that. Really, gonna go into as well what I'm going to be doing this season. Kind of gone on it briefly as well, but um, so my prediction now for the Korea series, I've kind of put it down now on what I think the lineup's going to be. So I wish I had something on screen now which I could like point to each position, but um, so we'll start obviously Campusano. I say obviously Higashioka is always a great option. He's a catcher with some good experience. Although Campusano really proved last season that he was capable. He was capable. Obviously, he was seesawing up and down that prospect rankings, overplayed by injuries as well, which isn't nice, of course. But yeah, last season I think he really did start to find his stride. Um, so yeah, hopefully he can carry that on. Hopefully, he won't be plagued by injuries. Otherwise, we're gonna have to get Brett Sullivan in, which we're looking for a World Series. I can't see that man being good. But yeah, obviously Campusano's catcher. First base, Cronenworth, fairly easy. It's Cronenworth. I think he's a really good defender. I think he's going to have a comeback year this year. Obviously he had a down year last year, and I feel like a lot of people are rating him on that 1 year. We can see what he's capable of from 2020, 2021. Obviously hit the cycle in 2021. He's got power, he's got contact. He's a very versatile player, and he can pitch as well, which I think a lot of people forget. Struck out Mookie Betts on 3 pitches. Could your first baseman do that? Is the real question. Could your first baseman do that? Anyway, and then we've got the middle infielders, Xander Bogaerts and Ha-Seong Kim. Obviously changing positions now, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit now. So yeah, if you haven't seen, you're probably living under a rock. Xander Bogaerts has gone to second base, and Kim will go to shortstop. Now, I'm going to say my opinion on this. Obviously, we've all got our own opinions. In my opinion, this is quite weird. I think Kim's a great defender wherever you put him. If you put him at third, he'd be great. If you put him at first, he'd be great. Both middle infield roles, he'd be great. He really is. He's an amazing defender. He didn't win those Gold Gloves in the KBO for no reason. But yeah, yeah, okay, Bogart's given the opportunity at second base. Maybe he'll be good, but 280 million at second base is a bit of an odd one unless you're Jose Altuve. Is it worth it? I mean, obviously we will see, and obviously Schelt has seen something this targeted that move that we probably haven't seen as Padres fans. So I won't go too far in judging the move yet. Obviously spring training will probably show whether that will work or not, and really cement that in. But yeah. Again, and as well, obviously Bogarts was angry, and I think that's respectable that he was angry. The only argument I'd have against that is he's on $280 million for 11 years. If I was to sign a player, if I was the general manager, if I was in AJ Preller's boots, and I was to sign a player for 280 million, I'd want a lot of versatility in that guy. That is a lot of money. That is a massive commitment. That player needs to go above and beyond. With the big contracts in the Padres, obviously we got Tatis, we got Machado. They're both versatile. Tatis, he can play shortstop and he can also play the outfield. Machado again, third baseman and shortstop. With Bogarts, it was only really shortstop for a while. But yeah, hopefully there's some versatility with him there. Again, it's a lot of money for a second baseman, but it is what it is. Kim, again, it's his, I say again, it's his primary position. Obviously, he is a shortstop. He played shortstop in the KBO. So maybe he's just a massive stud in the shortstop position compared to Bogarts, and Bogarts can just kind of fill in on that on the right side of the infield, in the middle infield. But yeah, I think opinions really do vary, but I think we are going to get a proper answer as spring training and the season start to move into each other. Obviously, we won't see too much of that in spring training. We're not going to see loads. Obviously, a lot of it is prospectus based. Towards the end of spring training, obviously, you do see a lot more games with a lot more major leaguers getting more game time. Pitchers, starters going longer innings. But yeah, third baseman. Obviously, I think it's yeah, Manny Machado. There's no denying it. It's going to happen. Manny is going to be playing at third. Um, it just is what it is, isn't it? It's Manny Machado. You know, you can't fault that man at third. He's the best defensive third baseman in the league, and you call that a bold take. He is. He's something else. He makes plays look so easy. Um, yeah, Ronaldo is good, but Manny Machado is just so clear. Maybe a bit of bias in that, but yeah, I think Manny Machado is a lot clearer. Outfield then, bit of a rough one. Um, in right we got Tatis obviously, center Zerkar and Profile in left. For a World Series contending team, it's not the best in my opinion. I feel like there's a lot better out there. I feel like there are a lot of guys on that free agent market that we could have signed, we should have signed. There are still guys, you know, up for trade. Jared Duran, he's a big name that's been floating around rumors and what was it rumors or was it just fans just saying they wanted him? I can't remember now, but you know, there are guys that can be traded, that can be signed, that we just haven't really gone for. And I don't think you know it's a three. There's only three men in the roster now. That's you know primary outfielders. The rest is Tucapita Marcano, and like, yeah, he got did he get DFA'd by the Pirates last year, or did he get? I think he got DFA'd. You know, he's not going to cut it. He's nothing special. Um, yeah, he is kind of on that verge between minor leagues and major leagues. Hopefully, he can prove me wrong. You know, he's been a pretty high prospect in the past. Obviously, he started his career off with us, and then went to I believe it was Pirates. Am I wrong in saying the Pirates? I can't remember now. But yeah, you know, it's Profile. Yeah, you know, he's got good chemistry. He's got a big smile, but he's you know he's mediocre. Unfortunately, yeah, he can be good on this game. To be fair, he's a great outfielder. He's shown that before for the Padres. Yeah, he's an amazing outfielder, but with the bat in his hand, he's you know he's kind of slowing down a little bit. I mean he does have it in him, but I can't really see him improving. You know, from last season, obviously got DFA'd by the Rockies, which is a bit of an insult in my opinion. You know, it's the Rockies. They're probably going to win 50 games this season. I say that. Don't quote me on that. Don't start screen recording that and saying, yeah, the Rockies will probably sweep us in the season series because that's just what the Rockies do. Just they are the Padres killers. Fuck the Dodgers. Don't care about them. The Rockies are the real Padres killers. Matt Holliday has still not touched home, and it's still pissing me off to this day. Even though I was 1 year old when it happened. So anyway, stop waffling. Um, Azoka in center. I mean, last season, you know, he's got 2 home runs to his name, I believe. I'll have to look that up, but I believe he has 2 home runs to his name. He doesn't have the power, and he's got contact, but he doesn't have mental contact. You know, his contact isn't like you know, it's not like we got an Arias type guy. It's not like we got a Tony Gwynn type guy. We got a mediocre guy who can you know who hits probably like 270 off of contact, and just there's just no slugging in him. You know, he's an okay outfielder, but for a World Series contending team, it's not going to cut it unless we get somebody at the trade deadline. I'm not too sure at the moment. Obviously, there have been talks of guys coming in. I know there's been a lot of speculation about my man Will Myers. I'd love to see him come back, but will he cut it? It's a weird one. You know, I've seen yeah a lot of guys rumored towards the Padres, and they all just go. They all go. We had who do we have? The guy who played for the Royals. I've forgotten his name now. Outfielder for the Royals. we were linked. Well, we weren't linked with him. I mean, there's a lot of guys that you've seen media and everyone saying, "Oh, they'd be a great fit for the Padres," and they just go to like Giants or something, or a shitter team. Um, which is tough, obviously. And then Tatis's right. You can't fault it. Platinum glove winner. I can't pronounce any words at the moment. Platinum glove winner. And absolutely great hitter. He's going to have a comeback year this year, no doubt about it. Obviously, last year coming off of the suspension and the injury, and it just last season was just kind of getting back to grips. And yeah, I think this next season is going to be a great one for him. Looking on the pitching now. No, you know what? No, we'll go to the DHs, designated hitters. So obviously we got Campy and Higashioka. They're going to be switching out on the days. Higgy's probably going to be catching the day game after the night game. I think Campson is probably going to be the primary catcher. I'm pretty confident in that. Got guys like Eggy Rosario, Matt Batten, and then Tuca Peter Marcano and Brett Sullivan, who we have gone over. It's just not a great bench, is it? There's a lot better benches in the league. I've seen there are a lot better teams that have a lot better benches. It's again, it's not going to cut it really. You just kind of need a guy who's pretty high quality, and those guys, apart from Higashioka, I'd say arguably they're really on that verge between minors and majors. All of them, obviously apart from Higgy. So a bit of bench depth would have been nice. Obviously, the team's on a tight budget at the moment. I would have, it's such a tough situation this season, but I think with the right manager is that even a word? With the right manager, with the right coaching staff, that's what I'm trying to get at. The right coaching staff, I really do believe that we are gonna make it far this season. You don't just need the players. Anyway, let's go on to pitching now. Like I just said, rotation. Starting off, Musgrove. I think that should be in stone. Obviously, he's starting the Cactus League opener against the Dodgers. I don't know who's pitching against us. I know it's not Yamamoto. I know him and Shohei aren't actually traveling to Peoria because they're both massive pussies and they're scared of the Padres. I would be too if I was a Dodger. Who is Shohei Ohtani anyway? Um, that's a bold take. I'm gonna get hated by all the baseball community now. But yeah, Musgrove, the ear man. It's simple. He's gonna have a great year this season. He was really overshadowed last season by obviously the Padres record. I think he had a great season last year. Darvish again, a high quality pitcher. I think we got three guys that are going to be set in stone into the rotation, and then the rest of it is just question marks. Michael King, then from the Yankees trade with Juan Soto. I think he's gonna look pretty good. He posted a 2 point something ERA, I believe, last season. So yeah, I'm really excited to see him out on the mound. He's going to be good. So yeah, the 1-2-3 is not looking too bad. The 1-2-3 is solid in my opinion. It's just what's next after that. We've got the 1-2-3. I've put down four options now. Two guys from the Soto trade, Randy Vasquez and Johnny Brito, both in the farm system. You know, it's a weird one. It's a bit of a gamble with those two. Are they going to be good? Are they not? And then we've got Pedro Avila and Matt Waldron, who are obviously played for the Padres last season. Waldron, the man with the knuckleball, and Avila, who I think had a great season last year, especially for his rookie year. He wasn't rated very well at the start, and I think he really exceeded all the expectations that were put on him. Apologies. Um, yeah, he really exceeded the expectations that were put on him. And I think he pitched really well. I think he was solid, really underrated, and I think he does deserve at least a chance this season in one of the starting rotation spots, if not in the bullpen. Obviously, dependent on what he does during the season. Getting onto the bullpen is set in my opinion. I think we don't need any more bullpen guys. Noah Perella, he's probably going to sign like three more. You know what he's like. He likes to overload on one position and not on the other. Shortstop, for example, with the shortstop. Chrono, our whole infield are primary shortstops. I think is that right in saying, or can play shortstop very well. Cronenworth plays shortstop, Bogey plays shortstop, Kim plays shortstop, Machado plays shortstop. In the outfield, then Tatis plays shortstop. So does Profar. Predator likes to overload on the positions that aren't. Also, forgot to get onto Jackson Morrell. I will get onto that in a second. But yeah, in the bullpen, obviously we'll have Robert Suarez closing. Got some great guys. Steven Wilson, really underrated reliever in my opinion. Ow, got hit. Tom Cosgrove, um, Usat Go and Yuki Matsui, obviously the two guys who we've acquired. Aniel De Los Santos as well. We've acquired him. We've got some other guys as well who I can't think off the top of my head. Who else do we have? I'm missing somebody big. I can't remember who, which is great. Tim Hill's gone, isn't he? I think is Tim Hill's gone. I'm pretty sure Tim Hill's gone. Um, but yeah, we do have a couple of guys. Obviously, we have lost some guys as well. Nick Martinez, he was kind of in the bullpen last season as well. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, just Tim Hill and Nick Martinez have gone now. But yeah, okay. Jackson Morrell, what I was going to say about him is he has a good chance in left field. Obviously, I feel like with rookies, you kind of got to give them a year to marinate, if that's the right word. I think, although he's kind of proven himself quite well in the minors. I think he's a great player. He's almost like Crony on his first 2 years, where he was solid. He had contact. He had power. He had a lot. I haven't really seen him at defense yet, but his stats are looking pretty good. And I think this season is going to be the season where he comes up into the major leagues. It's just dependent on whether he's going to move into the outfield or not, because obviously we don't need more shortstops. We got 4 guys in the infield who all want to play shortstop, and 2 in the outfield. So does he go into left field and replace Profar is the big question now. Obviously, yeah, we'll see in spring training. I think he's been taking some outfield drills. I might be lying in that. I can't remember now. I got a bad memory. I got a memory of a goldfish. Um, but yeah, I'm led to believe they're going to be moving him into left field. So that is what I think about the lineup this season. It's quite basic. I think that's what a lot of people think. That's quite a lot of people's opinions on the subject. But yeah, that's what it is. Speaking a bit more on just like the channel as a whole. Moving on now, different subject. The channel, I'm gonna try and move this into just doing like content creation. I've got a year out before I have uni, so I've got a lot of time to do a lot of things. I may take another trip to San Diego next season as well. By that I mean 2025. I'll see what I can do there. But I'm gonna be doing content out in San Diego. I'm gonna try and do some for the London series. I went last year. It was absolutely amazing. It's so good to see the amount of just baseball fans in the UK. It feels it's great. Saw a couple of Padres fans there as well, which you'd love to see. Obviously, Padres worldwide. We love it. We're expanding. We're spreading the gospel, as Woodsy from Ben and Woods would say. But yeah, hopefully I can do some content out there. Yeah, some in-game content, post-game, pre-game kind of thing. Obviously, with the time difference, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. But that's just the challenges you face as being a fan over in the UK. It is what it is, and I think every other European baseball fan can agree with me that it is tough, but you just gotta get through it, really. That's the thing. Yeah, we have our struggles, but just gotta keep moving. Just gotta enjoy the sport while you can. But yeah, apart from that, I think that's all I really had to say during this pod. A bit of a short one. Like I said, it was gonna only be about half an hour. I'm not looking to do any massive podcasts, because when you see podcasts and you see them going on for like an hour or so, I feel like people are just trying to squeeze that hour in. It's not, it just gets boring after half an hour, 45 minutes, unless it's like a really interesting subject. I'll probably do short podcast on the shorter side that you can just kind of listen to in the car, or on your run or on your walk or whatever you're doing, really. But yeah, I'm excited to get this on the road again. If you really want to join into the podcast, drop me a DM on X or Twitter. Welshfriar is my at. I don't have any socials yet. I'm actually looking into building a website. If anybody can help me build a website as well, drop me a DM, because yeah, I wanna build a website. Maybe potentially do some articles on there. Obviously, it's quite hard to do some articles from here, especially when you don't have things first person. Um, but drop me a DM for those two things. Whether you're just a fan, I literally do not care who you are. Just as long as you like the Padres, or as long as you like baseball, really. I'd love to get some UK baseball fans on as a whole. Just to talk baseball, really. So yeah, drop me a DM. And yeah, thanks for listening. Whether you're on Spotify or YouTube or whatever, I'd like to thank you very much, and I will see you next week. Which I also haven't mentioned. These podcasts are going to be on every Wednesday around midday for you guys. Just after midday. But yeah, thank you. I'll see you next Wednesday.